Hey there, Postal. Wait a. What the, the hell is going on here? Hey guys, Postal. Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna try something out, a little news. So I started playing World of Warships a little while back. Took a while to get into it actually. I started watching friggin' YouTube videos on World of Warships back when it was still in beta. I think Jingles was probably the first person I started watching it. But I watched a lot of different videos on it. Just never decided to play it. Until maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and I played it a couple times, and really that was it. This game is a super big struggle if you don't have a 10-point captain. Yeah, you can kind of get away with it with like 8-point captains on some ships. But I tend to like destroyers and cruisers, and those typically really do need 10-point captains before they become... Well, you just get outclassed by everybody else with a 10-point captain at tier 4. So, it took a little while for me to start liking the game, really enjoying the game, but I really enjoy the game right now. Today I want to show you guys a battle that I've got in one of my favorite tech line right now, which is the French destroyers. If you know anything about World of Warships, you know that the French destroyers are ridiculously fast, but they don't have any smoke. They've got no way to hide. Their defense is going fast. And I kind of like that. Kind of reminds me of a plane. When I played World of Tanks, I was the light tanks typically. Although I was good across the board with everything, I enjoyed the light tanks the most. You know, they were the most... They kept your attention the most. There was always something going on. You lived and died very quickly. And you know what? I like that. And destroyers are very much the light tanks of the World of Warships community, right? So we're going to see a quick battle that I had in the Geopard Tier 6 French destroyer. I've blown through this particular ship. I'm onto the Tier 7. Really, again, enjoying it. If you enjoy this replay, you know, tell me. You know, I'm not going to post videos that nobody wants to watch. I know I normally post World of Warplanes content. I'm going to continue to keep posting World of Warplanes content. That's not going to be going anywhere. But, you know, I figure some variety never hurt anybody. So let's hop right in. Alright, so you're going to have to forgive me. It's the first time I'm trying to actually use the replay system. I've got the controls up here. Oh man, the controls are not intuitive. Alright, so we are in a Tier 6 battle. I am in, I think this is the third battle in my Geopard, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Tier 6 French destroyer. And I'm already done with this ship. I absolutely loved it. I couldn't stop playing it. So much fun. Something that I feel like is... I don't want to make this sound too overarching, but I actually think the French destroyers are simple. Not necessarily easy, but because you don't have any smoke, because you know, kind of a one-trick pony speed, you don't have to really think too much. You know, it's what do I do to avoid aircraft, and what do I do to avoid being spotted? And if I am definitely going to get spotted, what do I do in that situation? Usually I'm saving the speed boost for getting away, not for getting to somewhere. Very rarely will I use the speed boost to get to someplace. It's usually to get the hell out of Dodge. Alright, so I'm paying attention to the map. I'm going this far south because of the aircraft. There's 2 aircraft carriers in this Tier 6 battle. Yay! Luckily, our aircraft carrier is, you know, a good aircraft player, aircraft carrier player. You saw that he put down some spotting aircraft there. If I was deciding to go straight, well, they'd be able to help me out there. One thing that I don't like about the replay system here is, like here I'm doing free view, but you can't see what I'm actually doing typically. Very often what I'm doing in my destroyers is just kind of looking at the map and making fine adjustments. And I'm actually holding down the right clicker, and that way I can kind of see where I'm going. You don't see that in the replay, but you can see that I'm paying attention very much here to the Baron. He's moving in. I want to throw at least one set of torpedoes out to him, trying to see if see if he's going to be turning. I don't want to fire my torpedoes too soon if he's going to be turning to get away from the aircraft's torpedoes. But at this point he saw me. I knew he was going to be seeing me, and so I decided, well, what the hell, I'll just fire my frickin' torpedoes. Now I am paying attention. You can't necessarily see it on the, you can't see my head obviously, but I am paying attention to the map. I'm turning hard left to be able to avoid the landmass there. My torpedo is looking pretty good. Was hoping that me firing my guns would be a distraction to him. It seems like it was a distraction to him. I've got both. I'm not sure if both aircraft carriers are after me, but at least one of them's after me. And apparently he does not know how fast a French destroyer goes. French destroyers go pretty dang quickly. Especially against these tier 6. This is tier 6, right? Yeah, tier 6 Rangers torpedoes apparently are not very quick. Sometimes I'll put on a speed boost to get away, or to, outmaneuver the aircraft carrier torpedoes, but don't need to do it in this instance. Alright, so I know that the thjis, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, is somewhere in front of me here. The Perth to my left is definitely, well, I can't say definitely, he's almost certainly going to die. He's way too far out. He's in a carrier, oh my god, in a cruiser, and whoa, that Devonshire, I think, just citadeled him. So yeah, he definitely is toast. I got both carriers now, not necessarily coming for me, but the reason I'm going towards the New York in this instance is to have some sort of anti-aircraft support. I've got some, yep, there he is. DD is taking me in his sights. So this is where I need to get out of dodge, right? Got my engine boost. His gun, I need to get behind this this landmass and get away from the aircraft carrier. I was trying to take a left here. I thought thought I'd be able to stay out of the range of the aircraft there, but it didn't work out. I was trying to be a little sneaky here. But if I can get all my guns on target here, maybe I can use the reload booster and get some damage done to him. Figure, what the heck, he's got to go in a straight line here, so let me see if I can get some shots on him. Still trying to get used to the guns at this point. Well, in any game, really, I'm still not an expert by any means. Unfortunately, the enemy aircraft carrier was a tool and put those spotting aircraft in front of me there, so I didn't want to go directly through that. I wanted to use the reload booster there and tear up that destroyer, but wasn't able to do it. I still want to be able to spot this New York. Want to spot they've got both of the aircraft carriers over here, so I'm trying to help my New York and Fuso behind me. And playing a game of dodgy. I don't need to get torpedoed. Nothing's worse, morale-wise than having a destroyer torped by an aircraft carrier. It's like, come on, you can't avoid that. Alright, so I've stopped firing at this point. I want to be unspotted, but continue to spot for my my battleships. Unfortunately, the destroyer was spot on with a couple of those hits, and it's not a lot of damage, but you don't have a lot of hit points to handle that kind of damage anyway. I got a little bit too close to the New York here. Can't tell if I aimed a little bit farther to the right. I would hope that I did, considering we know that he's going to be turning towards me a little bit. We'll see how good those are. The enemy destroyers hiding behind that island, being thoroughly annoying. And now I just play a game of dodgy. I don't have the speed boost available, so I just have to kind of use my normal speed. Luckily, I aimed my torpedoes a little bit well there, and he didn't do too much turning after the initial turn. I don't know why he's trying to fire at me. You know, if he hits me, that, you know, obviously would be a good thing for him, but the chances of a battleship hitting me are pretty slim. Right now, as you can see on the bottom left-hand corner, I'm just kind of wiggling, trying to avoid those shots. I got some dive bombers coming in here on the Fuso. Go over towards him just so we can get, you know, utilize both of our anti-aircraft defenses here. And yeah, whoopity-doo. Bombs were a mile away. They're just not, you know, you can't go from dive bombing on a battleship to trying to dive bomb on a French destroyer. They're just so opposites of ships that it's going to throw off your dive bombing abilities there. So trying to get closer to this Fuso, help out as far as anti-aircraft is concerned, because it didn't look like the aircraft carriers were going to be coming after me. So I figured I'd just get closer to help him as little as I could. This freaking destroyer is driving me crazy, and I really wish that he would, you know, come out and play with me here. So he's not doing that. We will have to sneak up on him though. So he knows that we're facing to the left, so that's why I'm trying to come into the right here. We've got a bunch of aircraft off in the distance. I'm kind of trying to go far north as well to avoid this torpedo bomber. I figured now's the time to use the speed boost. If I can try to avoid being spotted, that would just make my life all that much easier, but just like this frickin' Ranger knows exactly where I'm at. I keep going further north, and he keeps going further north. I'm hoping, no offense to my battleship, that he gets spotted before I do. He doesn't. Well, and at least he doesn't come after me, but still I get spotted sooner than I want to. Let's see if we can get this destroyer dead. He's obviously targeting me. He's got his smoke ready, which, you know, unlike the rest of the destroyers around me here, considering myself, he actually has smoke. That's annoying. I'm still detected, and this dive bomber is going to try to make my life living hell. See if I can angle. I was turning to the left, so now I'm turning to the right. There we go. Wiggle, wiggle. Go faster. You know, very airplanes-esque, right? So we've got some torpedoes behind us. The Hawkins, I think, has turned those torpedoes out. But now I've turned on my reload booster here. I want to tear this guy up. No time to think. No point in hitting my my repair until I know he's dead. I didn't want to fix the repairs and then be, you know, something bad happened to where I wouldn't be able to repair it. So I've been repaired, done 8,000 hit points, and now, of all things, frickin' T-22 pops out in front of me. It's not the world's worst destroyer to run into for me in this situation, but, you know, I just wanted a breather. No breather for me. But I can take a breather now that we're playing it. So we've got both aircraft carriers are coming in on me here, and it's not where I want to be. And they both are, like you can see on the map. They're both making angles. Unfortunately, T-22 hit one shot, caught me on fire. My engine boost is down, so now I've slowed down a little bit, give them a chance to get some shots knocked in on me. I don't want to do my repair here because I've still got aircraft carriers coming in on me. So now I just gotta burn. Got 6 seconds left of burning here. Trying everything. You know, half this game when you're in a destroyer is trying to dodge incoming attacks, and now my engine's out. So I have last stand, so obviously I'm not going to be going too crazy slow, but still. Oh man, I didn't want to use my repair kit because if I got caught on fire, I could just be SOL. At this point though, it's not looking too good, right? And now I've got nothing targeting me, so I don't even need to use the repair. Kind of a crap position I've been put into, right? Was able to push up there, do a lot of spotting and a lot of damage. Friggin' got punched in the face for it. You can see the Ryojo on our team put up some spotter aircraft, kept me alive at this point, which I thoroughly, appreciated. Of course, very much needed. So I'm trying to go somewhere where the aircraft carriers won't think I will be, but where I can still be helpful. I see the New Yorks coming in here. It's funny that the replay doesn't show like actual typing. Oh, maybe it does. Haha, look at me. I put in here that I'm going to defend the base. I can take care of this New York, right? Like, at least defense-wise. And let everybody else kind of focus on killing things, and I'll just kind of plunk away at this New York. I know that we've got some enemy ships coming down that channel there, the T-22 and Omaha. Omaha is not something that you mess with. This is one of the few times, it's funny I mentioned not using the boost to get to somewhere, but in this situation, like, needed to get to this New York relatively quickly. I need to basically be where the enemy doesn't think I am. And so I want to get all the way to like the 9-10 line. And I stupidly get too close again. I was paying too much attention to that T-22. Hopefully New York didn't actually like really pay attention to me. He didn't target me, that's for sure. Hopefully he didn't notice that I was there. Still kind of going in a straight line. He's kind of turning away. Yeah, let's see how those look. Yeah, there we go. 2 hits. All right. Eventually I'll know where the frickin' free view is. There we go. 1 more. Okay, so he's down to 11,000. And T-22 over there is down to 4,000, but he's moving away. So my job at this point is really just to play defense. I assumed that the aircraft carriers were going to leave the New York alone. They take care of, honestly, take care of that T-22 that we need gone. I can take care of this New York pretty easily. I'm playing with the range. 6.8 kilometers is my spotting range. Me being spotted range, and so I'm sticking pretty close to that. If another ship comes into range to where the New York can start focusing on that, then I'll actually open fire. But right now, if I open fire, I'm just, I'm the only thing to shoot at, and I'm dead. And Ranger's coming in to help. And honestly, obviously, if it gets down to like, 30 seconds left as far as cap time is concerned, and we need to get a hit on it, I'm gonna hit the frickin' New York. I'm not, gotta take a hit for the team, so to speak, right? I'm about to get too close again. I didn't notice it at the time, and this New York, I don't know what this New York's doing. He should be targeting me, but he's not. At this point, I'm really close, and I figure I might need to actually get some shots in here. He finally targets me. Anyway, at this point, I didn't notice, but the 2 Rangers are all the way up north. I wasn't paying attention to them at all. I didn't notice them till a little while later here, probably right about now. But they've come all the way from J1 all the way up here to B4, and that's not a good thing for me, right? They're just too close for comfort, and at some point here, I'm just gonna have to open up on the New York. His guns are just looking right at me, right? So I'm not firing. I'm not going to do something completely ridiculously stupid. I'm firing as soon as he's gone, though. And, again, not realizing the Ranger was as close as he was, and I wouldn't make it over the damn island. So, the cat's out of the bag. And at this point, what can you do? So I'm firing at the New York, firing in the general direction of the New York. I'm detected anyway, you might as well start firing, right? If I can get all 5 guns on, which is why I'm continuing the way I'm going instead of making a U-turn, I think I'm going to put the reload booster on here in just a second. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I am. Okay. See, look, it's almost like I played this game before. So, I mean, I'm trying to keep far enough away to where this New York can't actually hit me. And there we go. Torpedo hit him. Guns hit him. Now I've got, these guys I'm a lot more worried about than a frickin' New York, right? I got some dive bombers coming in on me here. He's put some spotting aircraft down there, so I'm going to be permanently spotted. Not that that really matters. I was going to take start turning left, but got to turn right, so I'm out of the aircraft range. Again, not that that really matters, considering I'm going to continue to fire at these guys no matter what, because I know aircraft are going to continue to come in, so I might as well just keep on keeping on. Alright, so I'm changing to AP, and that's because broadside on a carrier, you might as well fire AP. They're never going to catch on fire, like they're invincible to fire, right? So HE doesn't really work on them, and the 139mm AP on this particular ship, really strong. As you can see, I just got a Citadel. I'll probably get a couple more, honestly, I don't really remember, but just the fact that they're broadside, and I am gonna die here. Holy crap. At this point, I'm just firing. I just, keep on firing, because eventually I'm gonna be dead, and hopefully I can take out one of them, or at least do enough damage to them. I'm putting on another Citadel. Keep on firing, keep on firing. There's no airplanes up near me right now, so somehow I'm alive. I need to stay out of range of their secondaries. Hell, I don't even know if Rangers have secondaries. I'm sure they do, but they're not very good. They can't be. Not a tier 6. There we go. Finally got him. Alright, so keep on firing. There's not a lot this Ranger can do other than try to kill me with, well, whatever he's going to try to kill me with. We've almost certainly won this game. It's just to the point now of what can I try to do to, get some more hit points and avoid some sort of stupid death by torpedo plane. I can see the torpedo plane on the map coming in on me here. I need to stop firing for a hot second so that way I'm coming at the right angle. Don't die, Postal. Don't die. Gosh, you just made fun of DDs getting torped by airplanes. Alright, so we've survived that. Let's see if we can get another Citadel or two. We've got 4. I'm going to turn to the... paying more attention to the torpedoes. There we go, that's funny. What a shot. Alright, so hopefully I'll be getting a little bit more used to the archaic controls of a modern massive multiplayer game. The replay controls feel like they're something from, like, I don't know, Oregon Trail or some sort of DOS program. Why it can't just be intuitive and simplistic is beyond me. But just some background. I've mainly played cruisers and destroyers. I'm really not good at battleships right now, probably because I probably just roll into and getting killed. But if you guys enjoyed watching this one, I'll continue to post some other videos that I've got. Really like the Dallas right now. Absolutely love the Dallas. Can't wait to get to the Helena right after this. I'm on the Aoba, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I really quite enjoy. But I'm also trying, I know I need to learn to play battleships properly, so I'm continuing, the low-tier battleships. We'll see if I can get to some Tier 6. Tier 5 and Tier 6 seems to be where I really start getting some traction on some of the lines. Before that, just a second, dog. Before that, it's kind of hit or miss when it comes to the gameplay. So, yeah. Oh, I do like the Italian line. I know it's got like the new semi-armor piercing, but I quite enjoy it. Anywho, hope you enjoyed this particular video. If you did, give me a heads up. I don't want to waste my time. I gotta hop into a division, or else my clanmates might get upset with me. So, have a good day, guys. Bye.